Hello friends, how are you? Hope that you all are fine, healthy and fit at your home. And first chapter of rational numbers we have already finished. I have also uploaded one assignment for you, but some students are requesting that assignment is not in proper format. So I request you please open that assignment file in Google Docs because some system problem it is happening that assignment that I given you that assignment is not in proper form. So please request you open that file in Google Docs, then you will get proper format of the questions. Thank you so much. Now today we will start second lesson of your mathematics. Then the second lesson is linear equations in one variable. In previous classes, we have already discussed about some algebraic expressions like these all are algebraic expressions. We already talked about in the previous classes, class 6 and class 7. We have already discussed about this. Now, here we are talking about linear equations. These are the examples of equations. See, you can see here, there is a difference between expressions and these are expressions. And these are equations. You can clearly see there is difference, and the difference is in these expressions, this equality symbol is missing. There is no equality symbol. That's why these are called expressions. And here we have equality symbol in every case. That's why it is called equations. Hope you understand. Okay. Now we talked about that linear equation. What does mean linear equation? You take your time please. Just think. Okay. Now linear equation means in this, if the maximum power of variable is 1, such kind of equation is called linear equation. For example, 5x plus 6 equals to 10. This is the example of linear equation. See, this x is a variable here. This is an unknown variable. And what is the power of this variable? 1. If no power is there, then by default it is 1. The maximum power of this variable is 1. That's why this is example of linear equation. Let's think about this equation. Is this linear equation? No, it is not a linear equation because the power of this variable is here greater than 1. That is greater than 1, that is 2. That's why it is not example of linear equation. Hope you understand. If an equation have maximum power 1, such kind of equation is called linear equation. Otherwise, that equation is not linear. This equation is not linear. Which kind of equation is this then? We will discuss in next class. Now, some more examples of linear equations. These are also the examples of linear equations. But you can see here, in this equation, there are two variables. And in this equation, there are three variables. So that's why these are linear equations with, this is linear equations with two variables. and this is linear equation with 3 variables, but we have to restrict here with 1 variable. Our chapter name is linear equation in 1 variable. So that's why we will only talk about the equation that have only 1 variable. Now in this exercise, first exercise, this exercise is based on how to solve linear equation or how to find out the value of that unknown variable in that equation. Suppose an example I am giving here. Suppose this is an example. How can we solve this equation? There are so many methods to solve this equation. Two methods we will discuss here. First method I am discussing here. See, in first step, what to do? We have to balance that equation. This is the left hand side of equation and this is the right hand side of the equation. See, in left hand side, I am removing 5. This 5 we have to remove to find the value of this x. So if we are removing 5, we have to remove this 5 from right hand side also to balance the equation. We have to balance the equation in each and every step in this method. Now see what will come here. We can cut this 5 with this 5 because opposite integers we can cut. Now 3x equals to what we have here, 5 we have here. Now we have removed this 5. Now see, in this x, we can see this x and 3 are in multiplication. So what to do? We in second step, here what? We have subtracted 5. Here we will divide 5. Divide by 3, both the sides. The balancing should be maintained. That's why we are dividing 3 by both the sides. Now we can cut this 3 by 3. And what we have here we have x equals to 5 by 3. So this is the solution of this equation. The value of x is 5 by 3. So this is the first method how we can solve any equation, how we can find value of variable. So this is called balancing of equation method. So we are balancing each and every step while subtracting or dividing. We are dividing both the sides and we are subtracting also both the sides. This is the first method. Now the second method is, now I am solving the same question with second method also. This method is called transposing method. What is it called? Transposing method. Now see, 3x plus 5 is written over there and equals to 10 is there. We have to shift this 5. To find the value of this x, we have to shift this 5 to other side or to right hand side. After changing sign only, we can shift any of the digit to other side. Since this 5 have positive sign, we have shift it with negative 5, minus 5. Now what we have here? We have here 3x equals to 5. 10 minus 5, we have here 5. Now see, in between this 3 and x, in between this 3 and x, there is multiplication symbol by default. These are in multiplication form. That's why we should remove this 3 from here to find the value of x. How we can find it? If we shift this 3, since 3 is with the multiplication, and we can write it in division to other side. That's why we have here 5 by 3. So this is the solution of this equation. In first method also we have 5 by 3, and in second same question we are solving with second method. Again we have 5 upon 3. So it means doesn't matter which method you are using to solve any linear equation, the result will come same if you are doing correctly. Okay, hope you understand both the methods. Now we will take some examples from your exercise and we will solve these questions. Exercise 2.1 I am taking here and I am solving first question here. The question is solve the following equations. Equation is x minus 2 equals to 7. X minus 2 equals to 7. Any of the methods method is not mentioned there. It means you have to use any of the method to solve the equation. Second method, transposing method I am using here. Since with x minus 2 is there, it means we have to shift this minus 2 to right hand side after changing sign. So what we can write it? We can write it x equals to 7 plus 2. Now x equals to 9. This is the solution of this equation. It's very simple. Now you have to check it also. The value of x is 9. Is it true or false? You have to check it also. How we can check it? See, the equation is x minus 2 equals to 7. See, left hand side. What is left hand side? It is x minus 2. What is the value of x that we solved? The value of x is 9. Put here 9. So 9 minus 2, what we have? 7. And this 7 is the value of right hand side also. So it means we can say that both the sides are same. That's why this 9 satisfies this equation. It means the solution of the equation is x equals to 9. This is the solution for this equation. It means it is absolutely correct answer. Now I am taking question number 3. Only some problems I will discuss here. Rest of the problems you need to discuss, you need to solve by your own. If any problem you have there, then let me know please. Now question number 3. 6 equals to z plus 2. See, we can also write it z plus 2 equals to 6. We can interchange both the sides without changing any sign. Suppose x equals to 10 is written over there, we can also write it 10 equals to x. The meaning is same because we are changing both the sides. We can change it without any sign. Now z plus 2 equals to 6. We have to remove this 2. We have to shift this 2 to right hand side. Since we know that this 2 have positive sign, we can write here with minus sign, negative sign. So z equals to 4. The value of z is 4. The z is equals to 4 is the solution for this equation. Now we have to check it also. 6 equals to z plus 2. See, right hand side is z plus 2. What is value of z? Value of z is 4. 4 plus 2, we have 6 here, and this is the value of left hand side also. It means both the sides are same. Left hand side is same as right hand side. That's why we can say that this value is absolutely correct for this equation. Question number 4 I am solving now. 3 upon 7 plus x equals to 17 by 7. Now see, with this x, 3 upon 7 is there. We have to shift this 3 upon 7 to right hand side after changing sign. See, this 3 upon 7, before this 3 upon 7 there is no sign. If no sign is there, you can consider that sign positive. Positive is the default sign that we can consider. Now x equals to, we can write it 17 by 7. Since it is positive, that's why we can write it minus 3 by 7 to right hand side. Now the value of x is, since we know that denominators are same, we can directly subtract. You all know this. 17 minus 3 upon 7, x equals to 17 minus 3 is 14, 14 upon 7, and the value of x is 2. So this is the solution for the equation. We can check it also. This answer is wrong or right. 3 upon 7 plus x equals to 17 upon 7. See, left hand side I am solving first. The value of x is 2. You need to solve it. Put 1 here, take LCM. LCM of 1 and 7 is 7. 7 1 is 7, 1 time, 1 3 is 3 we can write here. 1 7 is 7, 7 2 is 14 we can write here. 14 plus 3, 17 by 7. See, this is right hand side. It means both the sides are same. That's why this is the solution for this equation. The value of x is here 2. Guys, this is very interesting exercise. I request you please solve each and every sum by your own. You can also take questions from any other book if you have, or you can also take questions from internet also. You can search the questions and you will get questions from there also. Now 7th question I am solving here. Question is 2x upon 3 equals to 18. How we can solve it now? We can do one thing, put 1 here and we can cross multiply. This is the another method we can solve. Since we have only 2 terms are there, one is left hand side, another is right hand side. See, multiply this 2x with 1, we have 2x only, and multiply this 3 is 18. We can write it 3 into 18. Now x equals to, since this 2 and x in between multiplication symbol is there, that's why we can write it in the division. In right hand side we can write this 2 in division form. Now by 2, 9 times is divisible. Therefore x equals to 9 3 is 27. X equals to 27 is the solution for this equation. We can check it also. 2x upon 3 equals to 18. See, the value of x is 27. Of course, upon 3 is also already there. So by 3, 9 times is divisible. 9 2 is 18. And this 18 is same as the right hand side value. That is also 18. It means both the sides are same. That's why this is solution for this equation. Question number 9 I am solving now. Question is 7x minus 9 equals to 16. First, what to do first? We have to shift this 9, minus 9 to right hand side. How we can shift it? After changing sign, we can write it 16 plus 9. Now 7x equals to, what is 16 plus 9? It is 25. Therefore x equals to 25 by 7. So this is solution for this equation. The value of x is here 25 by 7. We can check it also. See, 7x minus 9 equals to 16. The value of x that we have, it is 25 by 7 minus 9. See, by 7 we can cut this 7. Now 25 minus 9. What is 25 minus 9? It is 16. The value of right hand side. It means this x equals to 25 upon 7 is the solution for this equation. Okay, 2 questions are left. I am solving both the questions. Question number 10th I am taking here. 14y minus 8 equals to 13. Now see, you need to shift this 8 to right hand side. So we can write it 14y equals to 13 plus 8. Then 14y equals to 13 plus 8. What is 13 plus 8? This is 21. Now y equals to 21 by 14. Y by 14 because 14 and y, they are in multiplication here. That's why if you shift 14 to right hand side, it will goes in division. That's why. Now by 7 both are divisible. 7 2 ja, 7 3 ja. We have here 3 by 2 and y equals to 3 by 2. We have here. Now we can check it also. 14y minus 8 equals to 13. The value of y is 3 by 2 minus 8. By 2, 7 times is divisible. 7 3 are 21 minus 8. What is 21 minus 8? It is 13. See, you can see here the value is coming same. 13 left hand side value is 13 and right hand side of course 13 is there. That's why we can say that y equals to 3 upon 2 sorry. Y equals to 3 upon 2 is the solution for this equation. One more question is there guys. I am solving this question. Two questions are there. So I am solving first question number 11. So the question is 17 plus 6p equals to 9. See, with 6p 17 is there. It means we have to shift this 17. How we can shift it? We can write it with minus sign because we know that before this 17 positive sign is there. Now 6p equals to 9 minus 17. It means you have to subtract 9 from 17. What will come when you subtract? It is 8 in minus. Why minus? We know that 17 is the bigger one and 17 have negative sign. That's why minus will come here. Now therefore p equals to minus 8 by 6. Since we know that 8 and this 6 and p in between multiplication is there, that's why we can divide. Now by 2 both are divisible. So p equals to minus 4 upon 3. This is solution. Now we can check it also. 17 plus 6p equals to 9. See, 17 plus 6 into p. The value of p is minus 4 by 3. Now by this is 2 times divisible. It is 17 plus then minus 8. 4 2 is 8 in minus. Now 17 minus 8. Of course 9. If you subtract 8 from 17, we have 9. And 9, this is the value of right hand side also. It means p equals to 4 minus 4 upon 3 is the solution.